Good morning. It's January 6th, an eventful day in our history. I hope you also saw our president this morning give his speech. If you didn't, I highly recommend that you look it up and listen to what he had to say. It was very good, very powerful. All right, so let's start long ways on here. And we're going to use the band, so keep that handy. I'm just going to lay it across my lap here. Chest opens. Let the elbows fall towards the floor. Do some breathing. You can place your feet wherever you like. Go ahead and do a little sway to side. So the roller will move just a little bit behind you. You might feel that pushing against your shoulder blades a little bit. One more time. Good. Let's pick up the band and hold it so that your hands are about shoulder width, and then you can pull the band apart just a little bit, and we're going to let the arms go up and over the head. So if you have super mobile shoulders, go ahead and go into the range that you're comfortable with, right? It's okay to go past that point and then come back down. And then go across the hips and pull the strap down to the floor, and then lift up and go over your head as far as you'd like to go, and then come back down. Good. And don't worry about whether your ribs lift up or not. Just move through this range of motion. Let's do one more of those. Good, and then bring the arms back up above your chest. Now start to walk your feet closer together, and you might notice that you'll feel a little more wobbly, which is kind of the point. So we're just going to challenge your musculature system by making your taking up spaces more narrow, right? So you're more narrow now. Now we're going to go over the head, and we're going to come down. And go ahead and actually kind of pinch your knees together a little bit if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Now let's add kind of a circle. So this is going to throw off our body a little bit. So we're going to come down, over, around. And you'll feel your wobbles. You don't have to stay still. I want you to move with this. Just try not to fall off. One more time. Let's go the other way. Let the roller move. Let your body adjust to what your arms are doing. Whoa, almost fell off. And last time, good. All right, static electricity. Now release the band, lift the arms to the ceiling, turn the hands towards each other, lift and lower the shoulder blades up and away from the roller, and then back to the roller. Three more. So they should touch, and then they should lift. And the roller is your target, right? Now we'll lift all the way up, come down and around in circle. Let the shoulder blades fall into the roller at some point. We're still narrow with the legs, so we still have that narrow base. that's not working for you, open your legs up a little bit. Last two. One more. Good, lift the arms here. On the exhale, still in this narrow base, which you can always change if you need to, if you get too frustrated where you can't stay here. Lift up your right heel so it comes off the floor, and then lift your chest. Heel drops, head down. Lift up your left heel as you lift your chest. Do that again. I'm going to breathe out as my chest comes up. Good. You can stay there or you can start to lift up your leg. Lift. Lift. Breathe. Remember to keep the pressure very light on the foot that stays on the floor. Come on up. We have one more. Yes, you're going to feel your neck because we're working it. Lift. That's okay. Makes it stronger. One more time. Up. And lower down. Woo, open the arms. Flip the hands over. So now we have the super wide base at the top. Lift a leg, lift a leg. Balance here, touch. Good. Just adding a little bit of suspense. Just pick your palms up off the floor, so just your fingers touch. Now pick up all of your fingers except one. It's your choice which one you want to leave down there. Now see if you can take one finger off the floor. So now you only have one finger down. Then switch that. Still moving the legs. One more each side. And lower down. All right, take this out of the picture for now, just because we're going to get off. And you're going to roll off to the floor. We'll put the roller down by your feet. Legs are together. Go into the mid lower legs, so right around the calf area. Good. Arms lift. On the exhale, head and shoulders will rise. One leg will come off the roller. We'll start our hundreds. So we'll do 40 or so on the right leg, 40 on the left. Then we'll, if you want, we'll squeeze those legs together and try to see if both legs can just hover off the roller. It's up to you if you want to do that. So we'll start with the right. Inhale, exhale, up. Lift your right leg, pump. Should be looking at your feet. Nice long open hip. That leg goes down, switch. One more on this side. Leg down. Drop your head back for a second. Okay, so we're going to prepare for both legs hovering. If you don't like it, just put your legs back down. Let's get the upper body up first. Lift both legs. 1, 2, 3. Lower down, arms overhead. So I don't know if you feel that, but I have much harder time taking a bigger breath when I have both of my legs up. Really challenges that breathing apparatus. All right, I'm going to roll my calves back and forth. Love this exercise. Let your feet relax. You can push down a little bit if you want into those lower leg muscles. Good. Let's pull that roller into your hands. We'll do some roll-ups. For those of you who have trouble with the roll-up, you can go to the strap choice where you come up and down using the strap, okay? Otherwise, the roller will be in your hand. Don't want you to struggle. Struggle's okay, but frustration is not. Arms up over your head. Inhale, lift the roller. Bring your body up to sit. Good. Then sit straight up and down. And then start to move your hips under you. So you go back to the floor. Inhale. We're going to roll off the floor. And then you're going to sit up nice and straight. And then you're going to roll your hips under till you're all the way down. Let's do 2 more of those. I would suggest exhaling there. And then sit straight up. And then let your hips melt underneath you. Let's do 1 more and we'll stay up. And then lift. Let's go ahead and hinge here. So my back is going to stay really straight. I'm just going to, you can keep your feet flexed, you can point your toes, whatever seems to make sense to you. So lean straight back, come right up. Lean back. See if you can keep your legs heavy on the floor, right? You're going to feel those leg muscles working. But let's see if we can keep those legs down. Last 2. If the legs start to pop up, you might want to not go back so far, right? How far can you go back before your legs start to lift? Hold here, twist side to side. 2, 3. One more time. 5. Then front, melt the hips under you. And go all the way down. Arms over your head. Keep the roller there. Grab your strap. We're going to go in the leg circles. So with my right hip challenge, still having challenges with my right leg, I've gotten used to doing leg circles with some type of support. So I'm being a little bit selfish today because it really helps my hip not click when I use the band. Okay, so you feel free to not use the band if you like, but this is going to be my choice for today for leg circles. So the opposite leg is out. You want to try and straighten this leg as much as possible. You can even come down to here to get the legs straight. My flexible people, you'll be able to get your leg way up here. You want to try and keep the opposite thigh on the floor. Okay, we're going to circle around. And they can be nice and big. You can even let your hip come up to cross over. One more time. And then we'll reverse. 2 more. My floor is making so much noise. 1 more time. And center. Lift your arms up. So we're going to do a little rocking and rolling. If you're not using the strap, I would suggest you put it on your leg now. So lift your chest up. So we're going to roll backwards. This leg will come up, the one that has the strap on it, and so will the other one. So that other one will come up a little bit too. So we're going to roll back, So you get to pull that leg with the strap, and that brings the hips off the floor. It's pretty easy. It's a nice way to do this rolling. Pull. 2 more. Getting those back bones and muscles warmed up. Come up to sit. Place both feet inside. Let's do a little rowing. So cross your band. My band's super long. I want you to pull on it, but I want you to push your legs out just a little bit. So you get, start to get some sensation in the outside of the hip here. All right, so we're gonna lean back. We're not tucking, we're not melting, we're leaning and pull. Whee! 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold here. If you're more comfortable sitting up for this part, you can. I'm gonna stay back here. I feel it in my hips, but that's okay. And push the legs out. Oh yeah, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back up. Take this foot out, the one you just did leg circles with, and then melt your hips under you. Bring that leg up. Make that leg as straight as you like. No one says it has to be straight. It can be bent. If you get more out of your hip socket with a bent knee, then keep your knee bent, because that's the point. We're juicing up the hip sockets, right? All right, here we go, over. Three more. And then we'll switch directions. Reverse. Last 2. Woo, one more time. Good. Arms up, leg down, you sit up. We'll add the rolling, adjust your strap to whatever tension you like. More help, less help, it's up to you. Roll back, leg lifts. Hips come off the floor. You're looking for really smooth feeling and you're rolling. Your head should not get to the floor before anything else, right? The head is the last thing to get down and the first thing to come off. One more time. And up, both feet in. Okay, this time we're going to tuck and curl back. So the hips will melt underneath you. Go ahead and cross the band. Lots of static today, right? Okay, this just kind of makes it safer that it doesn't fall off your feet, right? I'm going to push out a little bit with my legs, giving me some activation in the upper part of the hip. Tuck and curl, melt your hips underneath you, and then pull. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go back a little bit more, another set of 5. 2 and 1. Good, all the way down. Bend your knees, lift your legs up. Elbows to the floor. Press out. Again, you don't have to have straight legs. I'm still crossed here. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to change my hand position. So my thumbs are pointing towards my head. I'm gonna pull the strap here. This is gonna give us a full body, both legs are inside the strap. We're gonna roll up, roll back. You can lift your hips off the floor if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to, okay? You wanna try and keep those arms really nice and open here. So we'll come up and we'll roll back and come up. You can always go back to single leg if you want. One more time. And lift. Who doesn't like a little rolling, okay? Feels so good. Let's take the band off. Bend your knees, come down. Grab your roller. Keep your right knee up. Place your hands towards the middle of the roller. Push the roller into your knee and your knee into the roller. Keep your arms straight. Feel the bottom side of your armpits kick in as you press. Then relax. Press everything towards each other. And relax. One more time. Press and relax. Pick up the other leg. Exhale, press. I like breathing out here. One more time. Yes, here we go, both legs. So to have both legs up, you'll probably need to bend your elbows because otherwise you'll be over here, right? So breathe in, exhale, press. Again. Should feel those core muscles firing while we do this. And feet down. Take the roller off to the side. We're going to do the abdominal series. Right leg up. Let's do 2 in a row. Boom, 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 and then our crisscross at the end. So right knee comes in, right hand is on the ankle. Head comes up, leg goes out, opposite. Switch. 1. We'll do a set of 8. 6. Both knees in. Reach, circle, grab. 2. 4 with the head up. Then we're going to drop the head for the last 4. Head goes down. Then you lift up and grab. Take a break. Twist side to side a little bit if you like. We're going into single straight leg stretch 8 times. Right leg comes up, head lifts, reach up that leg, stretch the opposite leg out. Switch. 1. 2 more. 7 and 8. Get to hold your head. Yay. Head lifts. Knees bend slightly. Lower. Lift. Test your limit. You can go all the way down. You can go down a little bit. 3 more. So hard to keep the head up. 1 more. And rest. Woo. Crisscross. We're going to add a little flare to crisscross. So crisscross is when you twist, right? So we'll go right, left, and then we'll hold rolling to our side, like completely rolling to the side. So if I go this way, right, let's see if I can keep my leg off the floor. And if I want to really challenge my body, I keep my elbow off the floor. Then you come center, you go 1, 2, then you go to the other side. So you do 2 twists, then you roll to your side. The twist can be speedy, but I would take your time adjusting to that roll to the side so that you really keep your balance and keep everything organized while you do it. That's my suggestion. All right, let's go. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and then roll side. 1, 2, roll side. Hold there, twist. Left, right, roll side. 1, 2, roll side. Let's do one more set. Twist, twist, roll side. These are very challenging to me. 1, 2, roll side. Come back center, legs up, head down for a moment. We're going to do 8 very quickly, super fast, right? Don't think about it too much, just do it. Lift your head up, twist. 1. 7, 8. Woo! Knees to chest. Turn to your side, push yourself up to seated. Bring your legs out. Take the roller, slide it under your knees. All you're going to do is bend forward and sit back up. All right, hands on the floor, hands out in front of you, whatever works for you. I'm going to go to the floor. Bend forward, sit back up. Bend forward. 3 more. 2. 1 more time. Good. Let the knees bend. Picking them up off the roller. Melt your pelvis backwards behind you. Pick up one leg, pick up the other leg. Balance. Let's see if we can extend one leg, then the other one. And the other one. We're going to try and stay kind of resting in the back of your hip here. So I'll try both for 3. They don't have to be straight legs. And 2. And 1. Good. Bring the knees together. Sit back up. Open the legs back up. Flex the feet for this one. Arms out to the side for soft. Twist. Reach for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. 3, 2, 1. Twist. I'm going to do this progressive exhale when I'm reaching. One more each way. Twist and reach for 3, 2, 1. And last time, twist and reach. 3, 2, and 1. And sit up. Good. Let's do a little open leg rocker. So we prepped for it a moment ago. We've done a lot of rocking already. So this should be a piece of cake. So lift up the knees off the roller, tilt the pelvis, melt it underneath you. Go ahead and pick the legs up while you're there. Extend the legs. They don't have to be totally straight. Rock back. Come up to balance. Rock back. One more time. Rock back. And come up to balance. Drop the legs. Find your band. Place it around your right foot. We're going to roll back down. Bring your leg with you. We're going to end up having both legs in the strap. So go down. Both legs will be in the strap. This is corkscrew. Elbows down. Again, legs don't have to be straight. If you can get them straight, go ahead and make them straight. Otherwise, keep them slightly bent. We're gonna go over to the right, down towards the roller, over to the left, back to center. The hip bones are gonna lift, okay? So if I'm going left, my right hip bone comes up a little bit. Over to the other side. Twist. Now with the strap in your hand, you might be able to challenge how low you go on this one, right? You might be able to go lower than you would if just your legs were free. One more each way. Last time. And then we're going to go into swan and center. Good. Take the strap off your feet. Turn to your side and come up seated. Using the roller underneath the wrist. That's optional, especially if your shoulders are like not having it. So you can keep your hands on the floor. Otherwise, the forearms go on the roller. Go and let your head go down. Get comfy. I like legs slightly open. Go ahead and shrug your shoulders a couple times. And do that with your head lifted. So shrug the shoulders and then just kind of move those shoulder blades up and down on your back. Arms stay straight while you do this. You glide up, you glide down. Next time they glide down, you'll start lifting your chest up. Try and inhale on that. You're using your arms, people. You're definitely using your arms. Lift up, inhale. So I'm pushing into the roller. Exhale, come down. Feel free to lift to wherever your spine says it's A-okay, right? Everybody's different on this one. Lift up. One more time, lift. Okay, keep the ribs down. Keep the head up. See if you can pick one arm off the roller and then the other one. And what do you feel when you do that, right? What do you feel through your back of your body, down towards your hips? No wrong answer. So now we'll try to do that in a lifted position. Pretty challenging, but you can do it. I know you can. Lift up slightly, lift an arm. Roll back down. Drop your head for a moment. We're going to try that again. Maybe if you're game, you come up slightly higher. If you don't like that, you go back to whatever position you feel good in. Lift. I'm going to come up a little higher. Lift. One more time. Up and up and lower down. Good. Elbows bend, place them on the floor. Keep your hands on the roller. Bend your right knee. Tuck, tuck, little kick. 1, 2. Kick, 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 kick. Hello out there. Kick, kick, kick. One more side. Kick, kick. Good. Bring your head down and your chest down. Hopefully your band is nice and handy. Grab it, always keep it handy next to you, right? So that you can go back and forth no matter what position you're in. I'm gonna bring it behind my back, hanging on to it. I like this option instead of lacing my fingers. For me, this is a better option. If you can lace your fingers together without any trouble, feel free to use that option. Let's bring the legs a little closer together. Drop the head, turn it to one side, bend your knees, quick kicks, 1, 2, 3. Legs down, arms up. I use the band to open my chest. Turn the head, kick the legs quick, 2, 3, lift up. And turn quick, 1, 2, 3. There's a little bit of bouncing that goes on when you do this, which is totally fine. Lift, kick, 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 and up. Speed it up a little bit if you can. Lift, one more each way. Kick, kick, kick. Lift, last time. Kick, kick, kick. And lift. Lower down. Release your band. Hands next to the shoulders. Press back. Child's pose. Come forward to your knees. Okay, find your band. Place it on the floor. So one hand is going to go on top of it so that it doesn't move. I'm going to use my back hand for that. And then the front hand, I'm on my knees. If you don't like to be on your hands and knees for your wrists, you can take a little break and stay in child's pose, or you can do some elbow planks. All right, so I'm going to hold the band with my front hand here, the one that's closest to you. And I'm going to stretch my front leg out. And I'm going to pull the band and go to a side plank. So I have my knee down and my foot down. And then I'm going to come back to the floor. Okay, so adjust your band to whatever tension you want. Okay, so we'll stretch the leg, pull the band, side plank. Option is obviously to lift the leg up, right? So stretch the leg. As I pull my band, I'm going to lift my leg. Come back down, knee down. Let's do 2 more of those, whatever option you want. Go away, pull. Working that hip that's on the floor for sure. Out, back, open, down, hold, curl for 3. So we're just going to do a little add on there. 2 and 1. Nice, a little bit of shoulder work. Stretch your leg away. Keep your toe down. Open up your side. Now you're going to bring the arm down and up. And if you want to add the leg to this, 2, 3, 4, one more time, and 5. Woo! Good, knee down, sit back. Okay, so just to give our wrists a little bit of a rest, let's go back to the roller. Side rolling, elbows on the floor, push and pull. My body should start sparking pretty soon. Oh, so much static electricity. Last two, pulling and pushing. One more time. And back. I can hear it crackling. Okay, I'm just gonna turn around because it's more friendly for the camera, but you don't have to. So this is gonna take me to my other side. So you wanna organize your strap. Backhand or opposite hand goes flat onto the strap so that it can't move. Other hand hangs onto it. Stretch your leg away. Lift your arm up, side plank. So this is pretty stable position because you have all sorts of places touching the floor. Come back down, knee down. We'll do two more. And then we'll start to lift that leg up. Good. All right, let's add on. So toe touches. As the arm lifts, the leg comes up. Now I'm going to see if I can get my leg to go out at the same time. Two more of these. Whee. One more time. Come back down, get reorganized. Cat cow for 3. And then we'll do the arm and the leg lift at the same time. Good. Stretch the leg out. Go to your side plank. Move the arm and the leg if you like. Up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And child's pose. Come up to your knees. Pull my pants up. All right, let's go into some side work. Find the rib cage, rest the elbow. Bring the legs front. They're slightly on an angle, lift that top leg up just a little bit, swing it front to back. We'll do 8 of these. And then we'll do some bicycles, both directions. Good, swing the leg front, bend the knee, go to the back, swing, bend, back. One more. Now we'll reverse, bend, extend, swing back. Kind of anchor that baby toe on the floor. One more time. Swing to the back. Twist your upper body slightly towards the floor and just, you want to kind of pinch your booty right at the bottom on this top leg here. Just give it a little pinch right where your butt cheek is. Lift. If you don't like that twist, you can stay facing front. Little pinch. Pinch it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Bend your knees, sit up. To the other side. So your option is to be on your forearm or rest your head on your elbow. Either one is fine with me. Both legs out. Swing front and back. You notice the difference on this side right away. One more time. And 8. Good. Swing front, bend your knee, go back. We like to think that we're symmetrical side to side in our bodies, but we're not. Now swing back. One more time. Swing back. Slight rotation towards the floor if you like. Pinch your booty right at the top of the butt and lift. 2. But what I do want you to remember is human beings are built to move. We are very strong in our bodies. Our bodies are very strong. So never underestimate what you can do. We're built to move. That's how we're designed. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1, and down. Good. Let's flip so that our upper back is on the roller. We might do some bridges from here. So if it bothers your back, you can put your head down on the floor, your back on the floor, and put your feet on the roller instead. But I think we might do some from here. Okay. So let's do a little bit of rolling first. I'm going to tuck my hair in so it doesn't get caught. Lift the hips, roll back and forth. So this might be an example of an exercise we would do on the stability ball. We would lay on the ball in a similar way and move back and forth against the ball. And you can see why that would create a little bit more havoc because the ball is such a different shape. So find a place somewhere across the back of your shoulder blades. Now let's do some bridges here. You need to hold your head so your neck doesn't get tired. And lift. Squeeze your booty, use your glutes. Your glutes are these big muscles right here. Gluteus maximus. And again, if this bothers your back too much, just get the roller out from underneath you and do them from the floor. 4 more, because we're going to do them that way too. 2, 1 more, and down. But remember, you're strong. Your body is resilient. So try a couple of them, right? You're like right away, you're like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Give a couple of them a try and see if you can do a few before you change your positioning. All right, here we go. Back, down, feet on top. Always have the option to put your feet on the floor. This challenges the back of the legs because the roller moves, right? So you have to keep it towards you. That's why it challenges this part of your leg. Here we go, lift up and down. Yeah, push into the roller. Use your feet. Push into the back of your butt cheeks to push the hips towards the ceiling. Go as high as you like. Last 2. And down, stretch your legs out. So we're going to add a little bit of an option here. So I'm going to take that strap around my foot again. I'm gonna bring the roller in. Put my foot down so that the strap is still underneath my foot. See if we can do this. Maybe, maybe not. We may have to start this way, right? Lift up. Yeah, we're gonna have to start this way. That won't work. Unless, of course, we wrapped the band around our foot, then it would work, right? So if you did something like that, then I can pick my foot up without it falling off, right? I don't like to pick your hips up with one leg. I like to have both legs down and then pick up and then lift. Are you with me here? Elbows down, lower the leg, up. 2, we got 5. 3, 4, one more. Can you stay here? Can you push into the roller 5 times? 2, 3, I bet you can. 4, 5, and down. Okay, put your other foot in. Cross it so it'll stay there. Here's my roller. Put this foot down. Okay, so you use both legs to get the hips off the floor. Then you pick up the other leg. And we go down and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up, push up. 2, 3, 4, yes, 5, hip down, leg down. So good. Take that off, pull the roller up towards you. Lift your hips up, bring the roller underneath. Pick up both legs. I don't need to hold on to it, it'll stay there. It's up high enough on the hip bones that it won't move, but I'm not in my lower back. Take the leg up, lower this one down, bend this one here. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna really make space here. And I know you guys that are really flexible, you may not even feel this. So just hang where your joints are comfortable, right? Pull that leg in, switch to the other side. One more breath. Leg comes in, hands on the roller, 1 foot at a time to the floor. Push that away. Stretch your legs out. I'm going to leave the roller up by the upper part of the back of my leg, arms over the head. Breath. Legs up, turn to your side. And come up to sit. See you next time.